Hi there. Hey, hope you guys are having a great time. It looks incredible. Daz, Shuey, Loey, you guys are looking amazing, okay? So I only have one story, I guess. I got sort of a few people, but I sort of wanted to start with my main man, Danny Neville Pritchard. So not so much a memory, but just more talk around the vocabulary of the man. You know, in some ways he was an exquisite linguist, you know. The amount of vocabulary that he sort of created and used on a daily basis was just incredible. And we start with skeef. I mean, that's an absolute legendary word. Dads would use that in all sorts of contexts and all sorts of tones. I mean, just in general conversation, Dads would say, you know, Fred, you skeef last night, bro? And I'd be like, fuck yeah, bro, I did. And then Dad's like, skeef! You know, and then there's other alterations such as, you know, skeef. And that was when, you know, Daz was getting pretty jacked up for a night out. Monkey Bar was pumping. Daz was on his third sort of Cindy, just absolutely charging for the skeef. Another word Daz used to use was uri. And for those females out there that don't know what uri is, it's sort of similar to skeef in a way, but it sort of more directly calls out the female vagina as a sort of a sort of collective noun. Sorry, sort of a bit of phlegm coming up there. And yeah, Daz could smell uri from a mile away, and his little pin of dick would certainly set him in the right direction most nights. And the thing about Daz is that, you know, with uri, and clunge was another one as well. Daz would swing both ways. You know, one night he'd come back for sort of, you know, 8 to 10 beers in the fridge girl. You know, he'd come back with an absolute stunner. Other times he'd come back with something from out of the Northeast Valley about two times the size of Shuey. And yeah, just probably borderline 2 or 1. So one beer in the fridge sort of girl. So shit, yeah, he swung both ways. Certainly not a shallow guy, but yeah, also managed to sort of reach some pretty high feats. And then the other one for Daz is obviously Sunday. You'd always hear kick-ons, skeef, something along the lines of that. And you'd know you'd be in for a big day if Daz was in the kick-ons mode. And I know Kai Daniel would also be highly involved in that. So that's probably enough about little Dazza. The other person I want to talk to is Matthew Barry Stillwell, aka Beano. Often called the Smiling Assassin. I know you girls wouldn't have seen this side to it, but Stills would always be in the background. He'd be sort of working the room, you know, telling people this and that, you know. And I think the most classic example of this is this rumor that he's got a big wanger, because, you know, I think that actually started from him. So I think for those who didn't know that, yeah, it's actually false, and Matthew's just made that up there. The last person I want to talk to is old Shuey. Now, old Index, man, I think that whole first year in Selma, I don't think anyone actually realised he had a girlfriend until Shannon came down in the third semester. Yeah, we had a great time together. He's a great man. I think one classic story that sort of sums up Shu in a way is in second year when he'd been, I think it was his birthday, and he'd been out at Sam Stone and the SH Boys, the Usos, the flat, and he came back and he sort of his eyes are like this. You could hardly see him, you know, you could hardly see it. I was like, bro, you fucking blazed, G. He's like, nah, bro, I'm just tired, G. And you know, he never wanted to admit that he was high. It was so funny. I was just like, Shoo, there's no problems with you being high. He's like, nah, shit, bro, just tired. Just tired. Yeah, so that was some of the memories, to be honest. I don't know if there's a few others, but yeah, I'm sure a few will come out of the woodwork. But in terms of MVP, I mean, hands down, in terms of uri, in terms of clunge, in terms of skeef, it's got to be DVP. Danny Pritchard, baby. Yeah, that's probably it. So I wish you guys all the best, and I hope it all goes well. I'm really sorry I can't be there. It's honestly, you guys have got together an amazing crew, and I think it's quite telling. We've got, you know, 12 or so of you, you know, we're sort of getting on, and we're still getting together like this. So I think it's bloody awesome. And yeah, sincere apologies I can't be there, and enjoy it as much as you can. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I expect you guys to absolutely send it. And Bruce, stay off the fucking light beers if you're not there. Cheers, mate.